We will honor the life of a man who gave everything he had for a country and a future he believed in. My friend, this Sunday, the legendary Charlie Kirk will be laid to rest. But the truth that he stood for, the fire that he lit, the mission he pursued, that lives on. Now, I don't say this lightly. Charlie was one of the boldest and brightest voices of our time. A man who saw the decay, saw the drift in this country, and instead of running from the fight, he planned, he coordinated, he built an army, and he ran straight into it. Charlie didn't flinch. He didn't bow. He didn't play nice just to get invited into the right rooms. Charlie walked into the storm, not with arrogance, but with confidence, with conviction, with the word and promises of God in his heart and the Constitution in his hand. He loved America. But more than that, he believed in her. He believed that this nation could still be a shining city on a hill, a beacon of light for the world and a refuge, a nation where truth is not just tolerated but celebrated. And if you ever sat across from Charlie, like I had the pleasure of doing many times, you'd see it in his eyes, that fire, that purpose, and a sense of urgency. But behind all that boldness, behind the speeches and the rallies and the headlines, was a man deeply grounded in his faith. And he was so in love. And no one saw that more than the woman who knew him best, his wife, Erika. Their marriage was not only strong, it was joyful. It was built on prayer, purpose, and faith. Erika wasn't just Charlie's wife. She was his sounding board, his encourager, his peace. They had something truly beautiful together, something rare. And before we go any further, I want you to see a moment that shows the real Charlie. Not just a fighter, but the friend, the husband, the man of joy and gentleness. Let's take a look at a clip from the Charlie Kirk show where Erika joined him as a guest. Watch how they lit up around each other, how deeply he respected her and she him. This is the side of Charlie that many never saw, and it's the side that mattered most.
My wife joins us, Erika Kirk,
Hi,
the beautiful,
everyone.
legendary Erika.
I love you so much.
I love you.
You're my best friend.
Welcome to the Charlie Kirk Show. We have asked the audience for questions. You pick one.
Who is more conservative and why?
Erika,
Yes.
by far. Not even close. I am a moderate compared to Erika.
Andrew always jokes that once you got married to me, you got more based.
That's true. That is true. No, Erika is very conservative. Do you
So-
think having kids made you more conservative?
100%. Which I didn't think was possible. But 100%. Absolutely.
And do you
And
think
a better wife.
That right there, friends, that's legacy. Friends, it's not just what you build, but it's who you build it with, who you love, and how you lead at home. This Sunday, we will hear from Erika as she shares her heart, not just about losing Charlie, but about knowing him. And alongside her, some of the most powerful voices in America will speak. President Donald J. Trump will take the podium. Vice President J.D. Vance, Marco Rubio, Tulsi Gabbard, RFK Jr., Pete Hegseth, Donald Trump Jr., Stephen Miller, Sergio Gore, and yes, Tucker Carlson as well. Such a gathering of voices like this sends a powerful message. This is not just a memorial. It's a moment that will forever be etched in our nation's history. In fact, the Department of Homeland Security has stepped up security measures for the funeral, fully recognizing the weight and significance of this event. And it's a bold reminder to our nation that what Charlie represented and what he fought for matters, and that the eyes of the world, they will be watching. The funeral will reportedly have the same level of security as the Super Bowl or the Boston Marathon, and rightfully so. Charlie, you deserve it. Not just coming to say goodbye, no. They're coming to carry the torch forward. Because when a man like Charlie Kirk falls in battle, when a voice that bold is no longer with us, it doesn't mean the mission ends. It means the rest of us have to rise up and take on the burden that he carried. And we will carry it, Charlie, with more courage and more determination than ever before. You see, Charlie wasn't in this for the applause. He was in it for an awakening. And that awakening doesn't die with the man. It multiplies in the hearts of those who heard him, those that followed him, and those that stood beside him. His life wasn't just about influence. It was about impact. And impact doesn't end at the gravesite. It echoes through every life he touched, every mind he shaped, every heart that he stirred towards truth and conviction. And now it falls to us. To the parents he challenged to protect their kids, to the pastors he stirred to preach with boldness, to the students that he dared to think critically, to the leaders he pressed to stand firm. When a man like Charlie is taken from us, a man with a spine of steel, that fire, that clarity becomes the responsibility of the rest of us to stand taller, to live louder, to love harder, to lead better. Because if we don't, then the loss becomes just a loss. But if we do, if we carry this torch, then that loss becomes that awakening. Today we begin that journey. Today we choose not to just grieve what was taken, but to honor what was given. We remember not just what was lost, but what was planted. And what Charlie Kirk planted in our hearts and minds is deep. He planted conviction, courage. He planted truth in a culture filled with lies. And now it's time for those seeds to grow. Because Charlie didn't just leave behind a legacy to admire. He left behind marching orders, a blueprint, and a battle plan. And a bold reminder that this moment in history requires men and women of resolve, not retreat. This is Charlie's America, a land worth fighting for, worth praying for, and worth standing for. And now, it's ours to protect. Let's not just remember Charlie. Let's become what he prayed and believed we could become.
Information. Truth is freedom. Is Newsmax. It's real news for real people.